Hey family, you already know who it is. It is your boy Theziz, man. We back for another season, baby. Season number 2 is on the way. Season number 2. Hey, we happy with it, man. We excited that season 1 is finally over with. From that season, man, we just gonna basically pick up and we're gonna actually get into a little bit more detail. We're gonna focus more on the production side. We're gonna focus on the mixing, the arrangements of how you guys can help out with your production. And also we're gonna step into some mastering in the season. For all you guys that are brand new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. For those who basically are already family, the TLR family, man, you already know what it is. Let's keep it moving, right? All right, so this season, we just gonna get right into it, man. Welcome to season 2. Alright family, so as you can see, we already got our project up. This week we're going to be going through some of the stuff that I did with this track right here, man. I got some vocals, has a lot of little bells and whistles that I added to it. So basically, let's go ahead and just slow this out. I start off with the drums only because I don't know, for some odd reason I can find a melody, but I like to do the drums first. For those who are new to Machine, what you can do is, if you like a set, you just go ahead, hit save, and then you just rename them whatever you want, so that when you pull it back up and right click and hit open, you can find it again, and you can have the same settings that you have for this same sequence of pattern. The only advice is that when you save it, go ahead and highlight all these and delete out this pattern, so that when you save it, it doesn't save the same drum. Alright, so basically the next thing I did after that was this melody. The melody was real cool. I played around with it, and what I did was I went inside of Nexus and I found this sound called Codeine. It's from the Codeine Dream Pack that's online. And basically I took the same Midi, went through one of these kits. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the Fraction Midi kit. And dragged the Midi over, played these high notes with the Midi, and then stacked it with another sound from Codeine, so it added this filtered effect to it. I really like that right there, man. So basically, next thing I did with that is, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the synth is through Massive, and basically with Massive, I took that same these bottom basses, and then added it to the synth so that it would even fatten it even more, and this is how that sounds. And then basically after that, we went in, we added some voxes. The voxes that I add, of course, is from the Voices vocal kit from thekitplug.com. So shout out to them for some nice, awesome kits. I actually sampled the James Brown sample too. Got that little, like that in there. So that's actually not the whole thing, but you know, of course, you go in the sampler and then you just basically just edit the sample. And that's what I did. So you can see I took off that whole sample right there. But this is the whole sample of that. You know what I mean? So I went in and I added this vocal of what I had a long time ago. You know, never throw away some of your samples that you make of your own stuff. Something I was singing on and I just kept the sample. So if you hear the effects on it, I put this flanger effect and I put this EQ effect that comes with inside of Machine, and I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, the next thing I did after that was, and this is just for the chorus because I did some stuff to the second part of the verse too. So for this next one, I added the bells to this. So it's a bell pluck that I got from Trophies. Again, Shout out to Studio Link for the awesome VST, man, and Brian Michael Cox. I took the same MIDI and put it in the bell pluck, and then I went to the Wurlitzer and put this in the second part of the verse. So when we get to that, I'll show you what that is. Alright, so basically this is the chorus all together. Like I said, I changed the Wurlitzer, and as you can see, I go inside of all my stuff and I name them so I know specifically what pattern for what sequence is what. It's easier that way. Sometimes you just, when you don't do it, it'll say pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3. And if you switch anything and you want to know what's what, it's easier just to rename it. But inside this second part of the second verse, the second half of the verse, I went in and added this Wurlitzer, which is an awesome Auteur plugin. And if you guys haven't got or know anything about Auteur, man, they got some nice plugins that you guys can go check out. But basically, this is the sound that came from this. And basically, man, that's it for this one. The one thing I can say as far as a tip that has helped me out with this is that if you guys go through and you look at your VSTs, and because I'm still using 32-bit, if you guys don't have 64, if you have a 64-bit processor, which I do have, the software for Machine is now 64-bit. If you guys still have 32-bit VSTs that you're using like me, then the 64-bit won't identify them. So of course I'm still using the last version of the update for the 32-bit. But yeah, man, that's basically it for this track. I'm excited that, you know, season 2 is on the way. Next episode we're going to be digging into probably Goddess or Heels, one of the packs that kitplug.com has supplied with us. And we just gonna dig through the sounds and see what we got, man, and go from there. But yeah, definitely, man, real excited. Thank y'all for checking out the page and for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. All you guys that are checking out, please subscribe to the page. Once again, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Theziz. Check out the track.